By the way, I just love how tall Kassandra is. She's like a giant. It's great.
Who are you? How do you know my name?
I'm El Pinor of Kira. How do I know your name? I did what you did. I asked and people told me.
Tell me who sent you.
An inquisitive nature. Good. That will help.
You know more than you let on.
Knowing you is in my best interest. And knowing me is in yours. My prized possession was stolen and brought to Ithaca. Penelope's woven shroud. I need you to steal it back.
The Shroud of Penelope? The wife of Odysseus? You're joking.
A piece of it, yes.
Impossible. If it existed, it would be priceless.
Which is why I want it back.
Ithaca is not a small island. I need more information.
I'd start at the home of Odysseus. Well, what's left of it. An inspiring tale. A reunion of past lovers.
All right. I'll do it.
Don't expect it to be easy.
That's why it will cost you.
Then it's agreed. There's a rowboat in the harbor. Use it. It's not meant for open water, so be wise. When you have the shroud, meet me in the Temple of Zeus.
I will.
Oh, and Misthios, don't fail.
I'm sorry, I can't get over how tall Kassandra is. It's one of those things that you don't really notice in cutscenes or when you're playing the game that often. But she is fucking huge.
On a tiny boat. Let's try not to piss Poseidon off, shall we?
Fair. Like, especially if you take into account how tall people were in the Greek world.
Wasn't lying.
You have to remember, this is something that I don't think a lot of people realize. But if you look at really old architecture, it becomes apparent. I want to save. We've gotten taller as time has progressed, as we've evolved over time. Like, significantly so. So, back in this period, Kassandra, she would be considered tall by our standards. So it's pretty cool. There is a side quest we're going to be doing here as well. But to make things easier, I'm going to go ahead and get the Shroud of Penelope. And clear out all the bandits here. Like, I think she's around 6'1", 6'2". Probably taller. Alright. I think that's pretty much everyone. Let's get that shroud real quick.
Next time, we should keep a closer eye on our business. She could have killed every last one of us if she wanted.
Comes from the gods.
It was not that close. There, everyone. No, it was.
Penelope's shroud. In the flesh? I mean, cloth.
Whoop.
Hey, get me out of here.
Odessa. I like Odessa.
Thank you.
Let's get out of
You
here.
have saved me.
Can you fight?
I'd be happy to.
Alright, let's go. Wolves. Forgot about these wolves. There we go.
My thanks. I can't believe I let those Malakas sneak up on me.
Ithaca is a dangerous place to wander around on your own.
You're wandering around on your own. You're right. I can't fight a camp of bandits by myself. Could you help me to get to Odysseus's palace? I can pay.
I'll help you get to the palace.
Well, I'm in luck then. What do I call you?
Kassandra.
I'm Odessa, named after the great Odysseus.
We should head to the palace while we have the chance.
Alright. I've already cleared out the place, so don't really have to worry too much. Just gotta follow the freaking AI. I'm about to come back and get that struck at some point in time, too.
This is it? It's just rubble.
What were you expecting?
I don't know. Something more grand. My parents named me Odessa. I'm Odysseus's namesake. I thought if I came here, I might understand him more.
Well, do you?
Not at all. Take me to my boat. I'll pay you there.
To be fair, just because you're named after him doesn't mean anything. Your relationship to Odysseus is literally name deep. That's all it is. You're not some long lost ancestor. You just Odessa, which it's still cool, but come on.
Well, this is for you. Such a disappointment.
Why is that place so important to you?
Are you joking? Odysseus lived there, ruled there. He ended the Trojan War, eluded Scylla and Charybdis. He had everything. Loyalty, love, fighting spirit.
He had the attention of the gods, too. That caused him a lot of trouble.
And it made him a legend.
You look cute right now. As if nothing can get in your way.
I don't usually like being called cute.
There are a few other ones I can think of that would suit you.
I can't wait to hear them.
How about beautiful? That works even better. The other ones will come later.
I hope later comes soon.
So what do you think?
I think I was in a much poorer mood before now. There's just so much I desire. To be as great as Odysseus. Where do I even begin?
If you want Odysseus' greatness, you have to do it your own way. He was famous because of his cunning. What have you done?
I've traveled all the way here.
To see the ruins of Odysseus' life, not to live your own.
I should know better than to take advice from a mercenary. Leave me.
No option you pick would end well with that. She always gets pissy with you because there's no right answer. Whoop. But we'll meet her again later. I really do like Odessa. As much as I mock her, I could have sworn I saw her swimming. But seriously, she wants to be great like Odysseus. Great! Go out and do something. You can't be great following in the shadows of someone else. Simple as that. Alright, let's go back to Elpenor and give him the thing. Oop. I really like this armor. Sorry. I don't normally buy a lot of cash shop things because, you know. But I do like this. The Temple of Zeus, which was up there. Zeus was Jupiter in Roman, right? If I remember correctly. I'll have to look into that.
Kassandra? Good news, I hope.
Safe and sound.
Well done. And now the shroud is yours.
You don't want it? After all that?
I gained something more valuable today. For your troubles, Miss Theos.
If I knew any better, I'd think you were testing me.
Perhaps. You did well, Miss Theos. Tell me, how do you feel about killing a general in Megaris? Do this for me and earn double what you earned today. Are you up to the task? It would take you far away from Kefalonia. So far away you might never return.
I'm not an assassin.
There's a first time for everything. What do you say?
Who is this general?
They call him the Wolf.
He'd do something to offend you?
Yes, he's costing me drachmi. He's not good for business.
Anything I should know about Megaris?
Only that it's the most valuable land in the Greek world. From a military perspective, of course. Unfortunately for Megarians, it has two very powerful neighbors who just can't seem to play nice. In the tug of war between Corinth and Athens, Megaris is their own.
Why me?
Because no one knows who you are. You're invisible.
I accept.
Splendid. You'll need a boat. You have one, don't you?
If I had a boat, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
A shame. It's too far of a swim, I'm afraid. Even for you.
I'll find one.
Good. I hope it's sturdy.
And why is that?
The seas are much more dangerous, I'm afraid. War is coming, and the wolf is on the wrong side.
And how do I know you're on the right side?
'Cause I'm the one paying you.
You won't be disappointed.
When your job in Megaris is done, come find me at Pilgrim's Landing in Phokis.
In Focus. Well, focus you too. Alright, so we have a new job. Go hunt down the wolf. Whatever the hell that is. Alright, so we need a boat.
I need a boat. I should go see the shipbuilder.
Alright, let's go get a boat. That's a nice boat. I have mad respect for shipwrights. It is a difficult job.
It's a fine ship, Talisman.
Kassandra! She is that. Ready to ride the waves for the right captain and the right price.
What'll it take for you to part with her?
Oh, couldn't let her go for less than 100,000.
100,000? Who has that much?
Someone who's serious about buying a ship. You think craftsmanship like this is given away?
What if I told you I had obsidian to trade?
I tell you, I still need 100,000 drachmi. Besides, even if I took your obsidian, a ship this size needs an army to sail it.
This is Kefalonia. I could always find someone down on their luck and willing to work for next to nothing to get off this island.
The seas are treacherous now. Well, more than usual. It would be suicide.
You're not being very helpful, Talisman.
Not sure if this helps, but rumor has it the Cyclops is coming for you and Marcos.
Rumors mean nothing. Don't believe everything you hear.
Rumor also has it his ship is docked in Kleptus Bay.
His ship, you say? I'll have to pay Kleptus Bay a visit.
Be careful. That one-eyed brute has a nasty temper.
I just realized, Kleptos Bay, Kleptomania, come on, that's a little obvious.
Two birds, one stone.
Alright. Luckily, I have a fast travel point over there. Hold on. There we go. Actually, it might be faster to find Cyclops Bay, which is this. Yep. I do wish the markers were a little bit more brighter when you finish them still, but what can you do? Icaros. Love my bird. Like with Sanu and Origins, as we do synchronizations, Icaros' perception grows as well. It'll allow you to mark enemies a lot wider and a lot wider of a ring. Like how it was in the Origins. I can just hover over a location and just sweep over and be able to collect them all. Icaros. Come on.
The Cyclops. Time to have a little chat.
Alright. Let's go have a chat with the Cyclops. Excuse me. Let's also kill some enemies along the way, too. Makes getting out of here a lot easier.
This area will be well defended.
You. That was brutal. Good of you. Cutscene.
The gods as my witness, I swear!
Which one?
What difference does it make? All of them, I swear, all of them!
I have never heard so much fucking god talk from one man in all my days.
Let him go.
No one on this island is allowed to say that word!
Did he say Cyclops? Did he hurt your feelings?
I don't like it when people call me that!
Oh, I didn't.
But you're so fat. I mean, big and strong. And you really do only have one eye.
My eye. Give it to me. Give it to me and I won't kill Marcos for having you steal it! Give it to me!
You want it? Go get it.
And that is the epitome of the laconic phrase from a fucking Spartan. It's great. Alright. Talisman of Artemis. Okay. As a fun side note, by the way, that goat is still on Capolonia, and we can actually go around and find it. All we have to do is just kill random goats, and we'll get his Cyclops' obsidian eye again, and we can sell it.
We shouldn't delay here any further. Even rats like these have friends on Kefalonia.
By Zeus, these Kefalonian bandits are no joke. Good thing you're on my side. They really seem to fear you.
I love that. It's like, oh, did he call you Cyclops? Did he hurt your feelings? That little exchange, like I said at the beginning of this Let's Play, is the epitome of what a Spartan would say just to piss off their enemy. It's great. I have an arrow sticking out of my head.
I can't thank you enough. After spending most of my life at sea, it would have been absolutely shameful to drown in a pot. Ah, where are my manners? I am... My crew and my services are yours.
You truly aren't from around here.
Ha ha! Gods no! And I thank them for that! Come now and see the Adrestia!
As an aside, Barnabas is not wrong. Had he spurned Cassandra's kindness, he very well could have been punished by the gods. Particularly, I believe Zeus. Depends on how you want to. It's going to be a bit of a stretch, but Zeus is not only the god of sky and lightning and thunder. You know, he's also the god associated to what is referred to as Xenia. I cannot pronounce it properly. My classical mythology teachers will laugh at me if you heard me say it that way. But it's basically the concept of returning favors, pretty much. It's a bit more than that, but close enough. Got the eye. It is the concept of returning kindness where kindness is due. If you invite someone into your house, for example, you were to offer them food and water and show them kindness. If you don't, you could offend Zeus by doing so, and Zeus would strike you dead. There actually is a famous tale of a guy who broke Xenia by inviting the gods into his house, and then just to show he was greater than the gods, he killed his sons and fed them in a stew to the gods. To sort of go, haha, I showed up the gods by making them eat a mortal. You know, because mortals are so much lower than the gods. And Zeus struck him dead there and threw him into Tartarus for it, which is essentially the worst of hell. You go there and you suffer for eternity. The best example I can give to this is the same guy, I believe. For doing this, he was placed in a room where water was all around him, and it was always just at the breach of his lips. He could never actually drink the water. It was always just there, and above him was a tree with a fruit. And his punishment was that he would always be hungry and thirsty for all of eternity. And if he tried to lower his head to drink, the water level would drop below. If he got down to the ground level, the water wouldn't be there. If he tried to reach up for the fruit would always just be out of his reach. Like he could touch it with his fingernails, but never could get it out of the tree. And that is his punishment for all of eternity. He would always be in that state. Oh yeah, that over to the right. That is his punishment. For feeding his children to the gods and breaking Xenia with Zeus. I can't remember his name though. Anyway, that's a fun little mythological story for you. But we're going to call it here because there's nothing else we can do on Capolonia. I'm going to head to the shop. Actually, let's head to the shop real quickly. Sell off all this stuff. And then next time, and then we'll end it. Next time we'll leave Capolonia and head to the next area. Classic mythology is kind of my forte. I may not know a lot of Nordic mythology, but Greek, definitely. I know more Japanese, but ancient classical mythology, that's really at my wheelhouse.
Good day.
You'll only ever sell this stuff, by the way. Just show off how much that eye sells for. That's how much the obsidian eye sells for. I had more than he did. Means I could buy a proper house.
Done.
Alright, so that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this set. I'll see you guys next time when we'll continue from here. But until then, hope you guys have a great day. Bye-bye.